everybody, and welcome to Ice Beverly Nation. Today, we are starting a new sort of, I guess you could call it a side series that we will be doing.
Okay,
Where I
boss,
created
Carl
my
here.
character.
Let's get this team up and running. The first thing we need to do is register a team name and bring in some important partners.
So, yes, today we are starting a new series called Formula One 2020. This is an older game, and I plan to get the newer one fairly shortly. But, for right now, I will let you guys,
Enter a team name.
if you want to, go in the comments, pick a game, or if you highly recommend a game, pick a game. Enter team name. So I'm gonna get through the basics here. Okay,
Some
so
sponsors offer a larger signing bonus up front. Some offer more weekly income. The better we perform, the more our level will go up as the team gains more acclaim. Doing this will increase the income from our sponsors.
I think I'm gonna go with the store here. They have good weekly income and a good signing
Chassis
bonus.
won't be going anywhere fast. Obviously, the better the performance and durability, the better. But be careful about spending all our cash. We're going to have people and facilities to invest. We're not much of a team without a second driver. Here are the drivers interested in joining our team. Look at their stats.
What do I got?
Pick someone you think can get us good
I have
results.
1.3
As long as we
million
afford them.
to work with.
We renew contracts every few races, so you'll have plenty of chances to sign someone else should the need arise.
I think I'm gonna go with Mick Schumacher. He's got a 64 overall rating. His pace is really good. His awareness is not great. I don't know what RAC stands for.
Looks like we can afford this power unit supplier and teammate. Go ahead and confirm if you're happy.
Alright.
Let's select or edit the livery we'll be running this season. We can add more
Yes.
sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year. And don't worry, we can edit our look at any time from HQ.
I'm gonna go ahead and design a car real quick. We're going to do the 10 races. Standard, full qualifying, race distance 25%. Yeah, race. We want this on hard, which is around 60, I believe. Yep, we're going to go with 61. Flashbacks. Full damage. Simulation damage. Ooh, okay. Yeah, that should work. I don't know what that is. Flashbacks, yes, we'll have those on just in case, you know. Corner cutting, straightness, regular, sure. Race starts. Insisted. Tire temperature, servicing carcass. Assists. Braking assist. High, I struggle with that. Traction control. Medium. Corners only. Dynamic racing line, 3D, gearbox automatic. I like to manually up or manually hit it when I'm going. Hold on. Medium. Nope, medium. I like to manually shift up. I don't like to shift down. Pit assist, yes. Pit release, yes. ERS assist, no. No. Traction control, yeah, it should work. Alright, let's here.
Okay, we're live in 5,
3.
4, 3.
Hello folks and welcome to the HQ of Formula One's newest team. We've been invited backstage to gain an exclusive insight into what could be one of the most exciting entries in the sport for many years. Now we've seen a number of new teams enter the sport over the last decade, amongst their number Manor, Caterham, HRT and of course Haas. And while some have proved to be successful, others have morphed into different teams and some have disappeared completely. What marks this team out, though, as being something different is that its owner is also its driver. Now, there's a rich history of that in Formula One too. Sir Jack Brabham, John Surtees, Graham Hill and Bruce McLaren all drove their own cars in the sport, but it has become increasingly rare in recent years. What's very special about this team, though, is that while the team itself is new to Formula One, so too is its driver and owner.
Whatever happens this season, you've already made the history books. Tell me, do you feel up to the mammoth task of both managing and driving for a Formula One team?
Nothing easy is worth doing. I live for challenges like this. I won't lie, it's been a lot of work. There's even more to come, but I wouldn't have taken on the task if I didn't believe in myself and my team. That one.
Every team needs two drivers, but what was it that drew you to your team?
It was finding the right fit for our team. They understand that we're new and appreciate the opportunity we're providing.
No one aims to finish top spot. Who's the team you're aiming to be?
I'm gonna go with Williams.
How are you expecting the car to feel out on track?
Sim data looks good, but we don't know the chassis bounce. Okay, this one heavily focused on maximizing the traction out of the corners. Cars. Aero department will notice that. Good.
The other teams now have years of experience, both on and off the track. How are you planning to catch up?
Fuel loads are the key to reducing the weight of the car, the efficiency. The era has brought a lot of complexity in the power unit, yes.
Overtaking is a key part of this sport. How do you ensure that your car can take advantage of each opportunity?
Overtaking about power, so we've been working on getting better performance, developed an incredibly light car.
And finally, which of your new departments are you most proud of?
Power department.
Well, that's about all we've got time for here at BBC. How it's fledgling team fair. Let's start to
Alright. Okay, yes. Activities, what do we got? Autofill, I guess. Let's see what we got. Why did you not fill this? Because there's no room, that's why. Messages. Carl! Ooh. We have $300,000. What can we get with we have 1,000
I
claim.
recommend we could go for something like this.
Okay, catch up with the one people. Alright, so our thing is a little bit basic here at the moment, but we'll get there. Corporate, what do we got? Nothing. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo. Alright, well I guess let's just advance and get on with our first race. Go to the car reveal, obviously. We gotta do that. You guys have yet to see the car yet. I like to think that this car looks better than some of the other cars I've designed, and I was messing around with the liveries for a little while. But some people may not like it. That's alright. We change it each season. This is what we got for right now. Activities, can't fit anything else in. We got some acclaim, might be able to afford something
This is
else.
probably what I'd invest in.
Yes, not a bad idea. Now let's begin.
Our new parts have been completed without issue.
Thank you. Beautiful. Alright, let's go to this. Enough of that. Go check it out. I also have Discord. Slowly growing the channel every day. Alright. Carl, tutorials available. I don't need any of the tutorials. Morning, everyone. I've attached a preview for this weekend's Grand Prix. If you have any questions, come see me in the data center. Alright, Lewis Hamilton is on 2 hard tires for the constructor. Okay. We're in 11th. Good to know. The latest forecasts are in for qualifying, and the race looks like it should be nice and dry all the way through. Alright, that's a good sign. Means it won't rain. No rivalry, R&D. What do we got? 760. Yes, let's get that. 35% failure chance. That's okay. Gearboxes are looking good. Let's get out there and get some practice in, shall we? So our first practice session. I still don't know how to commentate on these videos yet because I haven't done racing in a while. But I know I gotta speak fast all the time for some reason. Wow.
Morning, boss. Jeff here. Thanks again for bringing me on board. You've found a lot of talented people for this team. I can't wait to see what we can accomplish.
Alright.
My journey to the Constructors' Championship starts here today, and the car is ready to head out whenever you are.
Alright. So, what do we got? Hard tires, practice. We're in 9th at the moment. Let's get to it. Go to the track and we'll do a flying lap. Get the tires a little bit warmed up before we take control of the car. Alright, and our time begins. And you should see what we got right about now. I felt extremely slow that lap. We got a 134.094. That's not too bad. But I felt extremely slow, which is to be expected. This is a brand new concept. But it appears we are in the green for section 1. We're going faster than our last lap, which is a good sign. It looks like we get fastest lap twice. We're going to return to the garage. See what our time was, check our attempts. No damage. Fast forward time. Currently first with a 1:33.394 time. Alright, well that's mind-boggling. We got first on practice 1 in a brand new car that should be way at the bottom of the grid. Oh, even Schumacher did pretty good in 18th.
The fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
Interesting. So we might have a better car, or we need to update the settings and turn the difficulty up a little bit. What I like to do is get a little bit of practice in, and then what I like to do after that is simulate the rest of practice and get to qualifying. Unless we suspect rain will be happening in the race, and if rain happens during practice, then I usually do a practice run in the race and dry. That way I can prepare for both. Okay, that's good. Our climb is going up really quickly. Alright, what's the message? It's fairly straightforward layout for the most part. Here, you know, there are a couple of important features, and it's worth mentioning, reminding you about. Reminding, my bad. First of all, turn 10, acute left harder. You'll be trail braking and downshifting all the way to the apex. If you start to lock up, ease off the brakes. You can't afford to lose too much time here. Secondly, the final corner is a long start-finish straight, so you really want to carry as much speed as possible. The track widens at the exit, and you can probably take an early apex. Alright, thank you, Jeff. Let's see our R&D.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Okay. What would that improve? Wow, we are up there in durability department. We're doing pretty good. What about our engine department? Engine's actually not bad either. Not doing great in the chassis department, but the next upgrade will be a pretty good one. Aerodynamics isn't great either, but should also have some decent upgrades soon. But let's get into the race, or I mean qualifying, shall we? Hey, that's me. And I think we're just going to go to track. Park Prime regulations. Once the car leaves the pit lane, rules take effect. No further changes to the car setup before the start of the race except for front wing adjustments and fuel levels will be permitted. Okay. Okay, 1 second.
If you want to know specific information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio. First, hold the radio button to activate the system. You can either speak from home or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display.
Alright, that was a lot Jeff was saying just then, but let's begin qualifying. And go. My hope is we get up to at least I forget what the gonna be honest, I kind of forget what the for top 10. As we saw during practice, I got first place, so let's hope for top 10, because this is when everybody's really trying to win. But I'll see you guys once we finish, or if we have a kerfuffle. We have taken the fastest lap, with a faster time than when we had in practice, which is quite nice, I might add. Probably get one more lap in. Got fastest lap twice. And now we're going to return to the garage to either grab some fuel and fast forward time to see what we get. With a time of 1:29.927, it looks like we might end up winning here. Last group goes out, and we'll make it to the finish, a few of them. There we go, we're top. Mick Schumacher got 21st, our teammate did. That's not great. He's out in round 1. We advanced to round 2 and possibly round 3, depending on how round 2 goes. Alright, let's just go out there and see what we get. Imagine we win our first race, that would be lovely. And we begin. And we take first. Gonna get one more lap in here. See what we get. Because usually I improve on the second lap. That was a terrible corner.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
We're just gonna go into pits. Because I know that lap was not gonna be good. Alright, so we do make it into qualifying 3. Looks like we're competing with the pretty good people. Vance. Alright, last qualifying. I think someone's in my home, but I'm gonna act like there's nothing there. And we begin. Let's hope to get at least 1, maybe 2 laps in. Alright, we take the first. But I think we're going to return to the garage. Alright, session info. Fast forward.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. The owner-driver, Bottas, and Lewis Hamilton.
Alright,
Well,
so
that
I
wraps
will
up
be
qualifying,
qualified
but
in
don't worry,
first.
we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix.
So I am going to be qualified in first place. Beautiful! What a beautiful way to start the new season.
I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
Alright. As I said in the briefing, the car's looking good. Thank you, Jeff. Okay.
Welcome to the 2020 Formula One World Championship. Here we are at the first race of what should be another thrilling season. I think the action this year will be very, very close. But as always with F1, you can never be too sure. Anyway, let's get started. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best at turn 1, of course, and then another soon into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into the tight left-hander of turn 10. and Mercedes start with victory in their bid to win a 7th consecutive Constructors' title? Could Ferrari or Red Bull establish an advantage early on? And with 22 cars on the grid, how quickly can the new team find their footing? Well, it's great to be back, Anthony Davidson. We've got a lot to talk about this year.
That's right, Crofty. It felt like a long winter, but it's good to finally be back. I have to think the usual suspects will battle it out at the front, but there are always going to be some teething problems early on in the season, so whoever can keep on top of their issues will have the advantage today.
As I mentioned earlier, we're up to 11 teams this season, with a new entry run by, well, of all things, an owner-driver. That's something we haven't seen in this sport since Hector Raback over 4 decades ago. So how are they looking so far?
It's hard to imagine how a small operation like that could survive in the ruthless world of Formula One. And yet here they are, first ever race looking surprisingly strong. But there are no points for qualifying. Let's see how they fare in the Grand Prix proper.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's the owner-driver in pole position then, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Carlos Sainz, and Verstappen, Ricciardo, Albon, Vettel, and Charles Leclerc, Gasly, Perez, Lance Stroll, and Ocon, Kvyat, Grosjean, Kevin Magnussen, and Kimi Raikkonen, Russell, Giovinazzi, Schumacher, and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
We're going to need you to push hard if we're going to get a good result today. Let's make it happen.
Alright, so we're only 1 second faster than the guy behind us, so I don't know how well this is going to fare, but it should be alright. Let's look at our race strategy. Looks good. Add a little bit of fuel to that. Alright, I guess let's begin then. Here we go. We are off. Beautiful start. We get off to a good start here. Beating the 2 Mercedes and having a somewhat of a decent line. And we are off. The 5 red lights have dropped. And we take a lead. We take a beautiful lead off of the start. We're going to squeeze whoever's on our inside, on the inside. Beautiful start. We do have to worry about losing a position though. This is really unrealistic, but oh well. We are way ahead. We're a whole second ahead. But there's always room for me to slip up, such as right now. Beautiful start. I wonder how our teammate is doing. What happened? Mick Schumacher? What? What happened to him? That's my teammate, dang it. Catching up on what happened to our teammate, Mick. It appears he had some engine trouble or some sort of malfunction and just pulled off to the side. That's not good. The Did he have an engine malfunction? Did he get hit? I noticed the Williams was coming out of the pits.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
We're coming up on the scene of the crime. I'm aware of that. What happened to him? Did he crash? Copy. Good, good. Time for the pit. Time to pit and for the chaos to reign. It appears we're the first people to pit, but we're not the only people to pit. Beautiful stop, fellas. 1.8. Beautiful. We have dropped down now to 13th. Gonna lose a few more. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Jump the corner. Not know how to drive all of a sudden. And now we are in part of a 5-person group now. They have different braking zones than I do. I brake right before the corner, they brake way before the corner. Which is how I should do it, but I just don't do it that way. I let off the gas, and then I brake when I'm behind the AI. I'm gonna go for the pass here, take the inside. He's gonna have the inside now. I'm gonna take the turn way too wide because I'm scared of the AI because of previous races where they have screwed me over. I'll use some overtake button here and let go. Brakes. He's gonna pit. Would have been useful information there, Jeff. Going to pass a lot of people here. Probably get up to 3rd. 8th? Alright, well at least I know the rest of you have to pit sometime. Let off. Brake. Bump him. Not gonna accept that. That was sad. Try to pass him on the outside, fail miserably. Try again. Try to pass him on the inside. Realize he's going to beat us into the corner.
Some information on Grosjean. Next,
Grosjean. Alright. He's in front of us. See, that's the type of info I need, Jeff. Thank you. That's alright. They need to fit sooner or later. There they go. After all is said and done, it'll bring us up to P2. Where's Stroll at? He needs to fit too, because he's still in the sauce. Unless he changed to the sauce and I didn't realize it. There he is, I see him up there. We got 8 more laps. Jeff, calm down. Let me use some rich mix here. And there goes Stroll. And now we have taken the lead. And gotten the fastest lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Good. And up on the final stretch, we're going to use everything we have. And winner, winner!
Nice work, that's P1. Race win. Well done.
Driver of the day is Lance Stroll.
A nearly flawless performance here then, and a commanding victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think that smart time management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way out onto the podium. So then, the Drivers' Championship. And after a thrilling race, we see a new name heading up the championship standings. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Lance Stroll, sir.
For watching, please like.
Great work out there today.
Well, never mind. Hold on.
You took the top points today.
The car was amazing. The right amount of downforce. I couldn't do this without a great team behind me. Thank you. Our claim goes up by 2 points. Team Schumacher didn't go up by much because he didn't really get that much. But our Team McLean went up by 1, almost 2. Damage reduction 10 grand. By Schumacher we get a total of 90 grand. Total of 1.23 mil. It's pretty good. If I remember correctly, the cheapest upgrade we can buy for our facilities is 2 mil. With our weekly resources of 1.7 million, pretty easily an upgrade. Weekly resources, what do we got? Activities, autofill, because I am bored. Power department, driver production, filming, yada yada you. We can get our sponsor, Beautiful Weekly Income, which has the best weekly income. Let's see. 106.8 grand, Aero, score 5. Let's go with this one. Alright, now what we do is we go to customization, car liveries, sponsor decals, distort. This will also be distort. This one will be whatever that symbol is. Distort. That thing. There we go. Beautiful. Good. Alright. Now, thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
I've been all around.